Good morning, beautiful people. Another glorious day. Just pulled up to work. We're here for another work day. Hopefully today goes better than yesterday for me. Yesterday was very hard on me mentally and emotionally. I was definitely struggling, very much struggling, being here as the day progressed further and further. Just, that classic case where just all this hard work I'm putting in, all this effort that I'm making, and everything I've been doing and trying to build towards just isn't working out the way that I need it to and the way that I hope it would. So yeah, it's been a struggle. Yeah, I cried probably for the last hour of work. I had to come out to my car, just throwing myself a total pity party and just letting all that emotion out. Sometimes you need to do that, just have to have a good cry and get it all out. And I'm still tearing on the way home, and I pulled up in the garage, and I'm just trying to get the tears to dry up and everything before I go in, because the last thing I want to do is just be a total bummer, because I feel like I've been just struggling so much lately with it, with my mental health and my emotions, and I'm putting so much on my partner, and I hate feeling that way. I don't want to drag him down, drag the mood down, because I'm feeling away. And he opened up the garage, I hadn't even gotten out of the car. He saw I was in there, and he could tell that I was crying, even in there. I'm just oh geez, I was trying to get this out before I saw you. And he was so sweet. He just gave me a big hug and just was what's wrong? And I'm it's just the same old, there's nothing new. There's nothing really more to talk about. It's the same old. And, he was he's we don't have to go to do the appointment today. And because he had to go back in for another appointment because the doctors messed up his lab. So we had to go back in, and he was we can do it tomorrow. And I was I just really want to just get this done. I want to get it over with. I want to get it going. And I don't know. He was very sweet, very understanding, very just awesome and supportive. And my God, am I so thankful to have an awesome husband like that, an awesome partner who is just so supportive and so understanding, and was just I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me every time you're sad, anytime you're sad. Don't try to hide in the car and cry and keep it to yourself. He's how would you feel if I did that? If I was, feeling away and I was upset and I was sad and and I just didn't tell you. And I was that's fair. I would want to know. Absolutely. So that's fair. But yeah, we ended up going to the doctor. He got his thing done really quick. It didn't take long at all. And honestly, this is one of the coolest doctors I've ever seen. They had a slushy machine in the waiting room, 2 different flavors. They had an old Pac-Man arcade game, and I was that's freaking sweet. I've never seen anything like that. I should have got some video, but I also was kind of not sure if it was okay to film in there, and I don't want to cause any trouble. So, but yeah, it was really neat. We stopped at the grocery store afterwards because we had to get more kitty litter and more paper towel, and we picked up a couple other things too. So we did that, and as my time with him progressed after work, I was in a better and better space. And we got home, and he's do you want me to draw you a bath? And I was yeah, I do. He drew me a really nice bubble bath, got me all situated. He made cheeseburgers, and I made sure I was fed. And we checked out some American Dad, because I've made a few references to that show before. He's never seen it, and I was I swear, in my opinion, American Dad trumps Family Guy. That show is funnier to me and better than Family Guy. And Family Guy is a great show too, but American Dad is just that much better in my opinion. So he checked out a couple episodes, and yeah, he was enjoying it. He was laughing, getting those full belly laughs, and those real good laughs, those ones that make you feel awesome. So yeah, that was a win. So yeah, despite having just a really hard day, even though it was all in my head, it's all on me. It's nobody else's fault. These outside forces and things not going the way that I really need them to for my career and stuff like that. It's not their fault, those circumstances' fault that I feel away. That's all on me. And I don't know, I'm just trying to find a balance. Just trying to find like what my place in the world is. I mean, I guess that's what we're all trying to do, is like, what am I supposed to be doing? Like, what is my path here? Because I'm not entirely sure what it is. I know what I'd ideally like it to be. I would love to travel, and I would love to video all that footage, try delicious food, show cool activities, beautiful scenes, you know, talk to interesting people and get to share that. Like, that's what I would really, really love, is that kind of like luxury and freedom, like make a career of it. That would be incredible. And, you know, everybody and their brother wants to do that. It's not exactly easy. And I'm willing to put in the work, you know, but for me, I feel like the next step is just to, you know, just have that financial cushion, like just to build, save, and, you know, still enjoy your life at the same time, because you can't just be Penny Pincher McGee and not live your actual life. Like, I feel like a lot of people do that. You know, they wait and like, oh, well, when I retire, you know, I can, you know, go on cruises and go on these vacations and do these things, which, yeah, you do work your whole life, and you should absolutely do those things. But I think you should do those things before too, before, you know, you're older, and I don't know, while you're still relatively, you know, able-bodied. And I don't know, I don't want to just like live my whole life just like regretting anything, you know, like, you know, take that trip, like, even if it's for a day, like, do that, like, treat yourself, like, make sure you do those things to, like, bring yourself some experiences and enjoyment. I really think you should. That's how I want to live my life. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's just, it's scary when, you know, I'm in a position where, like, this is a really great job and it's an awesome opportunity and there is very good money to be made, but then it's, like, not working out, like, at least right now, like right this second. So I don't know, I keep coming back to the same conclusion over and over again, that like patience is a really big thing for me, and maybe not being so hard on myself all the frickin' time about every little thing, and just worry about myself. Like, don't worry about what the other, you know, sales reps are doing or how many sales they have, you know, even though like it seems vastly unfair, whatever is going on, if anything is actually going on. It's yeah, I just kind of have to keep trucking along and see what happens. So yeah, I guess that's it. Sorry, I'm rambling, and yeah, I do have to get inside. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. Really, really, really appreciate the support, appreciate your view. You know I do. I love you to absolute pieces. Have a great day, have a great week, and yeah, let me know how you're feeling. I like to know how you're feeling too, so yeah, stay in touch with me. I appreciate you so much, and we'll talk again real soon, okay? Bye-bye.